And thank you as always. The first portion of your Update 7 News is being brought to you by MC Doors. A lawsuit could be filed to try and stop plans for housing for the homeless in LaPorte. 16 units are planned in the former Coca-Cola building in Rumley Street. Resident Aurelio Melgoza says over 500 residents in that neighborhood have signed on as being against the plans. He went before the city council last night.
We are willing to sue the city. Everyone here that voted yes will also be named in the suit. I suggest everyone to rethink what has happened in this room and ask if it is worth it. 700 families for 30? The greater good is the community.
Mayor Tom Dermody is not backing down, saying the plans are to help people in need.
And we will not turn our backs on those individuals. And we have people sitting in this room right now that have been supportive of not turning their backs on affordable housing and of the 10,000 people or more that they've served. So I don't want to mix the information with the real facts of what this is about. So we will not turn our backs.
However, the housing would not be for people simply down on their luck. They must be homeless and have a mental illness or substance abuse issue. The same group behind the plans operates a housing facility where a grisly murder took place in 2017 in Michigan City. 2 homeless men were placed into that housing. One of them allegedly murdered the other and cut up the decaying body with a hacksaw. Resident Richard Horner mentioned that after saying he and his neighbors feel insulted and betrayed that such a facility there is supported by their elected officials.
How many times have we heard in the news that a violent crime was committed by someone who had no history of violence until they did? That can happen suddenly with severe mental illness, as it did in the Housing Opportunity Unit in Michigan City. Murdering a roommate, leaving his decaying body in the basement for 50 days, and dismembering the rotting corpse is an example. A lot of children in our neighborhood, many of whom them young girls, walk to school. Do you really want to expose them to these additional risks?
Resident Linda Dilks worked with homeless people with mental illness and substance abuse issues in South Bend. She said a housing facility such as that should not go into a residential neighborhood. Dilks said crime, already an issue where she lives, would only get worse.
I've got doorbell cameras. I have put in a security system. I carry mace outside with me to let the dog out at night because we are not safe now. This is going to increase when you put people who have substance abuse and mental health problems in that facility, and somebody is going to get hurt.
Recently, the City Council approved a zoning change which opened the door for the Housing for the Homeless plans to move forward. First portion of your Update 7 News has been brought to you by MC Doors.